Hi, and welcome to Rewire the Mind, the channel for everything to do with therapy, wellness and well-being. Today I want to talk a little bit about tattoos for anxiety. There's an increasing trend for people to get tattoos for anxiety and mental health related issues. Now, whilst tattoos don't directly impact the anxiety, they can certainly act as reminders, mood boosters or positive symbols that things can change and will get better. If you have a personal statement or imagery placed on your body, it can tell others of the struggles that you're going through or that you've survived. Those tattoos can also act as elements that ground you and make you mindful of what you want to achieve and where you want to go. Whilst tattoos are not for everyone, we understand that, there's certainly a demand for personalised body marks or art to illustrate anxiety and mental health related issues. Now, before we go into the details of what these could be, if you're experiencing any issues with anxiety, you will see down below in our comments section how you can download our free PDF to help you get started on managing any problems that you may have with anxiety or fear. Now, whilst we understand that no tattoos for anxiety can completely directly stop feelings of worry or fear, they can help you as a wearer to feel more powerful and increased feelings of self-control around your problem. When you have more control over that anxiety of yours, it's possible to turn down the dial of those feelings. And it helps you to think about things in a different way. Tattoos are incredibly personal, however, so what may be meaningful for one person doesn't necessarily have the same impact on someone else. So when you're looking for a tattoo to try and help you with your anxiety, try and find a symbol, a picture or a message that resonates with you. You also want something that of course is going to stand the test of time. Remember that what you may be looking at now may not have the same appeal in 10 or 20 years' time. Now, if you head over to our website, we have pictures of some of the tattoos that can symbolize anxiety. And there are a number of different designs and pictures that seem to recur time and time again. Now, it either can be a phrase or a picture. And some of the phrases that we see regularly on people's body include calm, breathe, peace, inhale, exhale, relax, or even mind over matter. These words are clearly designed to help the wearer lower that anxiety and make them feel better about their problem. But you could also, instead of just using calm words, think of, let's say, more assertive words like courage, fearless, warrior, strength. These words that you place on your tattoo are indicating that you're winning the fight against the anxiety through mental resilience. But there is one particular tattoo that a lot of people have that means a little bit more. And that particular tattoo is a semicolon. This is something that originated with Project Semicolon, which is a non-profit organisation that focused on raising suicide awareness. So to show solidarity with people suffering from a mental illness, people were asked to tattoo a semicolon on themselves. The idea of the semicolon is that it's a symbol of when the author could choose to end their sentence or choose to continue. The symbolism is that you're choosing to continue with your life. These semicolon tattoos are often found either as a standalone symbol or incorporated into another design. And you'll realise, or maybe not realise, that Selena Gomez and the cast of 13 Reasons Why all got this tattoo after they finished filming. We've already talked about words and phrases that are used in anxiety tattoos, but there are also images and symbols that are recurring as well. A phoenix rising from the flames, for example, is a great example of how people believe they can overcome adversity to rise once again. There are some people who have a lotus flower tattoo, as that symbolises peace and harmony and the ability to overcome problems in life. Sometimes that lotus will be a minimalist design or part of something more elaborate. And of course, you don't have to go with an obvious design. So you can come up with something that is more meaningful for you. If you go to our website, you'll see an example of someone who's chosen a simple north, you know, like a compass design that shows that you can keep on going in the right direction. Also worth a special mention are the anxiety serotonin tattoos that appear to be popping up everywhere. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that can impact your moods. And many people get tattoos for anxiety showing that formula for serotonin to show how they're looking to be happy. So the tattoo is there to either help them think of the future if they're feeling low, or to keep them focused on their happiness in the present. Interestingly, some people have chosen to discard the original formula and replace them with pictures of flowers, but in the same chemical pattern. And so that adds a new element to the design that changes it from the norm. And some of these patterns can be really elaborate. And for some people as well, anxiety is visualized as a monster or a beast that's controlling their thoughts. In fact, some artists such as Toby Allen have created an illustration that's supposed to depict what this monster is supposed to look like. Whilst the Toby Allen tattoo is incredibly popular, who is to say what an anxiety monster should look like? You can decide to choose your own interpretation of what that would be. While some people may choose something that looks scary or menacing, you could also have a cuddly monster. The reality is that anxiety is not there to hurt you, but to help you. That part of your subconscious mind wants to keep you away from danger. It isn't a menace, but it's an important part of your mind on a mission to protect you. The only problem is that it's got a little bit carried away whilst trying to keep you safe. We like to help our clients make friends with their anxiety so they can find a way of controlling it. The great thing about tattoos for anxiety is they show that people are more open to discussing their anxiety and their mental health issues. Taboo subjects are now being forced into the mainstream so that the stigma attached to mental health is being removed. And we know that a large percentage of the population is going to suffer from some form of mental health issue in their lifetime. But until relatively recently, these facts were hidden. Now everyone from royalty to Hollywood stars are open about their struggles. But while a tattoo may be helpful, it isn't the only way, of course, that you can help anxiety. We certainly have a number of products that we use with our clients that can be used as a form of self-help if they're not seeing us, to try and work with their anxiety and lower it. We have an online anxiety course that you can use, which guides you through a series of videos in order to help you lower your anxiety. We have anxiety tracker printables that can help you start to understand your triggers so you can lower them. And we have self-hypnosis downloads that are incredibly calming and help to change subconscious thought patterns. You can find these on the link on our website. Why don't you head over to rewirethemind.com? That's our website that's got a ton of information to help you manage not only your anxiety, but to improve your well-being at all. We have a lot of resources and blog posts that you can read to help you understand a little bit more anxiety and to give you some active tips and strategies to help change it.